Max Blasky back with you here from Blue Valley as we get ready for boys action here between the Rams and the Mustangs. Of course, in the first game, Valley Heights girls ran away with it 78-32, led by Ava Smith. Another 20-point performance late in the season for the sophomore as she ended the evening with 22 points. A few scoring updates to pass along for you here just real quick. Just going final over on our sister station, AM 15 FM, AM 1570, FM 94.1. Bruce Cherokee. The Marysville girls victorious over Wamego 62-45. Meanwhile, Concordia girls defeat Clay Center 42-38. Looking at some girls action from around the TVL. Centralia was victorious over Axel to be expected 78-32 as the Centralia girls clinch the 2023-24 regular season TVL tournament championship outright, along with the tournament championship from earlier on in the year. In overtime, Troy girls defeat Donovan West 51-48 in a thriller there. Boys contest up for you next should be a good one here between a 6-14 Valley Heights team, a 9-9 Blue Valley team. Valley Heights on the struggle bus here lately will also be shorthanded without scoring junior Max Shanks. Saw him in sweatpants here before the game going. So already without senior Carson Spoons and senior Dustin Denton here for this last game of the season. Mustangs bench will be even stretched thinner. As for Blue Valley, they had mentioned a little bit before, they had won 6 straight games before falling to TVL top Centralia and Axel last week. They picked up a victory, 6 straight victories over Washington County, Donovan West, Lynn, Frankfort, and Onega early on in the season. Blue Valley got the best of Valley Heights last year, too, as well, winning 69-50, and they have won back-to-back contests in 2 straight years here between the Mustangs and the Rams. Starting lineups for now, you first for the visiting Valley Heights Mustangs, 6-14 on the season under head coach Drew Honus. Starting lineup will be as follows: number 4, Jaden Dewald, a 5'11 junior. Number 11, Logan Gray, a 6-foot junior. Number 20, Brent Schleifer, a 6'3" senior. Number 23, Royce Ekstrom, a 6'3" junior. And number 33, Kason Bigham, a 6'3" senior. So the Mustangs will go Dewald, Gray, Schleifer, Ekstrom, and Bigham. We'll see how deep they go on the bench. Mustangs, again, 16-4 on the year, 3-7 in TVL play. They average 45 points per game, allow 51 points per game, and are looking to get back on the winning track here late in the season. Now starting lineups for the Blue Valley Rams under ninth-year head coach Blake Franz. He has his boys 9-9 on the season, 5-5 in league play. They will start number 0, Dakota Cross, a 6'3" senior. Number 5, Braden Brockman, a 6'1" junior. Number 4, Reed Schreiber, a 5'6" sophomore. Number 23, Landon Schreiber, a 6'10" junior. And number 24, Hayes Hall, a 6'1" sophomore. 2 seniors on senior night for the Rams. Cross and Schreiber will be rounded out with Brockman, Schreiber, and Hall as the starting 5 for this Blue Valley boys team that likes to push the pace. 57 points per game. They allow just a hair under 50. Of course, this Blue Valley Rams team was the story of the TVL last year. They were 17-5 last year, tied for 3rd in the league, 10-3. Finished their league standings, really made a run at a TVL tournament too as well over at Washington, fell up short with a 3rd place finish, but losing a big portion of the senior class off last year's squad. This Blue Valley team has bounced back, looking for their 10th win of the season and their 3rd straight wins, 3 seasons with 10 wins. Meanwhile, Valley Heights trying to pick up their 7th win on the season after a 10-13 here last year. Mustangs will be in their road purples with the white slash gray Mustangs on the chest, along with numbers on the front and back. Meanwhile, Blue Valley in their home white with Blue Valleys and numbers on the chest and back. It will be Ekstrom. It will be Cross in the jump circle. Mustangs will jump it off here, work left to right. First possession will go to the purple and white. And, of course, it's not a start of a high school basketball game with a little confusion from the scorekeeper. Didn't have the time up there yet, so we're going to restart that one here this evening. Starting lineup for the Mustangs, DeWalt, Gray, Ekstrom, Bigham, and Slifer. Short-handed without junior Max Shank. Seniors Dustin Denton and Carson Stoops out with injuries too as well. Meanwhile, Blue Valley here will go Cross, Brockman, Schreiber, Halls, and Schreiber. And trouble here for the Mustangs early as Drake Slifer, the senior, goes over the MAC, picks up a personal foul. So the big man for the Mustangs picks up the first foul of the evening. And we mentioned before, a short bench here for the Mustangs tonight. We'll be interested to see how head coach Drew Honus handles this one. First offensive play for the Rams right downhill. Landon Schreiber on senior night gets the first bucket for the Rams, and it's 2-0 here early on Blue Valley. Mentioned it there a little bit in this opening. Blue Valley opened the season a little bit sluggish. They were 3 and 5 at one point. They went 2-2 there at the TVL tournament. After that, went on a 6-game winning streak, though, to get their record up to 500 on the season. Since then, ran into Centralia and Axel, but played them close. 3-ball is missed, but offensive rebound by Braden Brockman, the 6'1 junior. Saw him erupt for 20 points versus Frankfurt in opening round action of the TVL tournament back middle of January. Gets his first bucket to go here on the offensive rebound. Inside, Slifer tries to feed Bigham. Turnover, Valley Heights. Back the other way. Here comes the Rams. Hayes Hall will send it up. Downhill goes Schreiber. Nifty move inside for Landon Schreiber. Head coach Drew Honus wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with a Mustangs trail early here, 6-0.
With gear for any outdoor enthusiast needs, making a stop at Tuttle Creek Outdoors in Randolph is a must. High-quality products and knowledgeable staff, TCO has you covered for all your hunting, fishing, camping, and marine service needs. Offering 40% off MSRP on all Vortex optics for all military, law enforcement, and first responders. Also offering daily military discounts store-wide. Make your next outdoor adventure memorable by visiting Tuttle Creek Outdoors along Highway 77 in Randolph, Kansas, and keep doing what you love while they handle the rest.
Opposite starts here for the Mustang squad. Girls jumped out early at the end of one quarter. Were leading 25-11. Here the boys trailing 6-0. Minute and a half into this first quarter. So a lot of basketball to go, but not a good start defensively. And here's a turnover. Pick pocket at the other end. Dunk missed, though, by Braden Brockman. Good defense by Royce Ekstrom to affect the shot, but bad basketball here early on for the Mustangs. Back-to-back turnovers have led to back-to-back runouts by these Rams. Bigham will try and get downhill against Cross. That's a charge called. Dakota Cross got in front of the senior, Kason Bigham. Bigham has a tendency to lower that left shoulder. He did there, and it's going to go back the way now of the Rams. Second personal foul for the Mustangs here in this first quarter, but defensively needing to tighten it up. Downhill, Hayes Hall tries to get inside the paint, gets it off to Reed Schreiber. Hand check foul on top. That will go against Jane DeWalt. First personal now for the junior guard. Reset it for the Rams. Blue Valley has just been able to get downhill on their first 6 buckets. Senior Landon Schreiber on senior night 2 for 2 to start this game as he has beat Logan Gray to the bucket twice now already. Here's a third time, gets downhill. Nice little alley-oop up to Dakota Cross. Off the glass, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down there by the Mustangs. A little two-man game there for Blue Valley, a team that's really came on here lately and possibly can make some noise coming up here in Sub-State. Of course, it does both teams such as Hanover and Axel, 2 powers there this year. But if this Blue Valley team can get hot, like I said, have one opportunity to watch them early on in the year, they can get hot, they can score some points. The shot is going to be missed by Royce Ekstrom on the little run-up layup, but offensive rebound and putback by Kason Bigham finally have these Mustangs on the board, and now Bigham will pick up a foul, body check foul, first for him, and freshman Everson Parker will get the first call for head coach Drew Honus and his Mustangs. Bigham actually picks up his second personal, so trouble now for the Mustangs here early on in the foul trouble department. Drake Slifer with 1, Kason Bigham with 2, Jane DeWalt with 1. 3-ball right wing up for Braden Brockman, and he cans that one. 5 early points now for the junior. If he gets hot, the lengthy sharpshooter can get it going. Ekstrom breaks down Brockman, though, gets all the way to the lane. Up, down, no good. That was actually Logan Gray who took that one. Mustangs empty on their possession. Quickly back the other way. Brockman breaks down his defender, gets it off to Schreiber inside the lane, kicks it out. Dakota Cross, little 12-foot jump shot from the short block is no good. That one senior still scoreless so far here tonight. DeWalt little floater up, a lot of contact, no foul will be called. Back the other way as both teams here cold to start off. And now a foul 70 feet away from the basket before crossing half court. That's on Jaden DeWalt, already his second personal foul. And that's 5 fouls now for Valley Heights. So Blue Valley will be shooting the free throw for the last 4:30 here in this first quarter. And the thin bench will already get thinner now with the second foul on DeWalt. Mustangs, of course, without guard Max Shanks. Carson Spoon's out with an injury. Post player Dustin Denton out too as well. It will be Landon Schreiber at the line for 2 free throws. Calmly knocks down the first of 2. Second one upcoming now for the 5'10 guard. Cans them both. 6 points now for Landon to lead all scores here in this first quarter as he has his hands up 11-2 here. First quarter action. Ekstrom will get this set going, tries to get it to Parker. Freshman will have to play a lot of minutes here in this one. Ekstrom walks into a 3, though. Misses that one. Good offensive board by Parker. Gives the Mustangs another opportunity. Downhill, Logan Gray tries to get it left side. Good defense, though, by the Rams and Reed Schreiber. DeWalt near side, kicks it out to the left-handed Parker. Will reset it for the Mustangs. Gray head fakes on a 3. Inside, a foul will be called on Blue Valley. First one of the evening will go on Braden Brockman. The first now for the junior will bail off the Mustangs on a loose offensive possession. Box set now here for the purple and white, looking for the backside man. Has Ekstrom at the block and misses the 7-foot bunny. Good hustle there by Drake Schleifer. The Valley Heights cannot throw it in an ocean here to start this first quarter, trailing 11-2. Reed Schreiber left elbow, kicks it out. Brockman, good movement around the horn for Blue Valley. Gets inside the lane, kicks it out now as Braden Brockman attacks downhill, kicks it out. 11-foot short corner shot by Dakota Cross. No good. He's 0 for 3. Big man can actually hit those 12-foot short corner shots and pretty good consistency, just not so far here tonight. Gray tries to get downhill, gets something going here for the Mustangs offensively. Top side, Ekstrom throws it off the elbow of Braden Brockman and then commits the personal foul. Does Royce Ekstrom. Valley Heights already 3 turnovers here in this first quarter and more free throws upcoming for Blue Valley. Trey Sump will check into the game, the 6'11 junior, along with Trevor Clark, the 6'2 junior. Just like the Blue Valley girls team, this boys team, a lot of length and a lot of inexperience so far here this year, too, as well. A lot of juniors on the squad. Only, of course, 2 seniors before mentioning it, and Cross and Schreiber. But the leaders, Braden Brockman, a junior, Clark, the 2 Sump boys, 2 juniors off the bench. Brockman goes 0 for 2 there from the strike. Keeps this deficit for the Mustangs. 11-2 here. First quarter action. Lone bucket so far has gone to Kason Bigham on an offensive rebound. Drake Schleifer looks to set it up here for the Mustangs. Now head coach Drew Honus sends out a new play call. Right wing, Ekstrom gets inside the lane. A little floater through arm contact. Offensive rebound up and down for Royce Ekstrom, and that's what he excels at. Just get that ball off the backboard. Quick little jump shots back the other way. Reed Schreiber looks to line up a 3, but smartly sets it up against this 2-3 defense against the Mustangs. Schreiber cross-court pass into the hands of Sump. Sump and these Rams running some clock here, leading early 11-4. 2:30 left to play first quarter. They've been in control since the tip. Brockman gets it downhill. Up on the offensive rebound is Trevor Clark, but he will be fouled down low on a lot of contact. And Blue Valley is taking it to Valley Heights here early in this first quarter. The problem this Mustangs team has had is the aggressiveness of the squad in a whole all season. And right here, just being out-hustled early on. Ekstrom picks up his second personal foul, second Mustang now with 2 to go along with senior Kason Bigham. At the line, Trevor Clark, the 6'2 junior, short arms that first free throw. Blue Valley yet to turn it over here in this first quarter. Valley Heights already 3 turnovers to their name. Second free throw upcoming now for the junior off the bench. Cans that one. Splits the player for the Rams. Blue Valley now 50% from the line. 3 for 6 here in this first quarter. Valley Heights no free throw shots yet. Top side against this man-to-man defense. Pfeiffer will set it up. Ekstrom top side thought about a three. Now steps into one straight away. That one's bottom for Royce Ekstrom. Back-to-back buckets for the junior, leading the Mustangs with 5 points now. Mustangs still trail, though, by 5, 12-7 here. First quarter action as we roll under 2 minutes left to play. Inside, Brockman's going to have it poked away. Diving on the floor, Everson Parker's going to give the Mustangs another possession, and we should have a foul on Blue Valley, and we will. Good hustle there by the freshman Parker, getting some playing time here in varsity. Watched a little bit of the JV game getting set up here earlier in this contest, and Parker's a 6-foot freshman, has some good possibility. Of course, brother played last year, senior graduated, but some good length and a good shooting form there by the freshman. Going to have to play some minutes here tonight with Valley Heights down some guards. 3-ball up and down by Jane DeWalt will be missed off the left side of the rim. Pfeiffer out picks up his second personal foul. Does a good job to stay away from that one. 90 seconds left to go here. First quarter. Max Blasky along with you on the line. Mustangs trailing 12-17 and turning it over. Does Blue Valley. Second straight turnover forced now by the freshman Parker as DeWalt runs points for the Mustangs. A little floater inside the lane, off rim. Schleifer offensive board, up and down for Drake Schleifer. Now the Mustangs starting to use that offensive rebound to their advantage. At the other end, Reed Schreiber fires up a three. That's off the rim, no good. Greg comes in for a board, and it's going to be a foul on Valley Heights. Don't quite believe that one, as he just simply out-jumped the defender, but it will go on Logan Gray and send Blue Valley right back to the line, where it will send, I believe it's going to be Trevor Clark to the line, where he just split a pair moments ago. Valley Heights is now 2, 4, 6, 18 fouls compared to Blue Valley's second so far here in this quarter. Will actually be Hayes Hall at the free throw line. Sinks the first one for the Rams. The second one's going to be missed. That offensive rebound will be taken down by Brockman. Brockman gives these Rams another opportunity and another offensive set as Schreiber sets it up for the blue and white top side. Guarded tightly by Logan Gray. Extending this defense out are the Mustangs for the final 48 seconds. High-low now with Trevor Clark. Inside, Clark gets that one to fall down. It's about every part of the rim and finally drops down for the junior. Mustangs had it down to within 3 here moments ago. Now trail by 6, 9-15, 32 seconds left to play. First quarter action. Top side, DeWalt gets it into Schleifer, blocked out of there by Hayes Hall, and almost a near turnover by Valley Heights, but they will keep possession with it. Good offensive play there as DeWalt found Schleifer down underneath the basket, just couldn't quite finish it there for the senior post. DeWalt triggers it in. Gray, other side of the timeline, works left to right now here. We'll set it up against Sump. Right side, Parker will go to work with 15 seconds left. Gets it off into the hands of Ekstrom. Top side on the give and go. Now into the hands of DeWalt with 10. DeWalt trying to get downhill. Splits the defense up and down for Jaden DeWalt. His first bucket here in the quarter. Pulls the deficit now to 4. Mustangs need a defensive stop. Brockman into the lane. Shot up no good. Mustangs trail at the end of the first period, though, 15-11.
Looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team? Make the Route 77 Corner Store your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats. Save on fuel with the Dino Pay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Our small business services include inventory building loans, loans for major purchases of equipment, assistance with vehicle leasing, commercial real estate loans at competitive rates, loans for startups and lines of credit, to name a few of the quality services we can provide. Ask any local small business if we know our stuff. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Mustangs trail at the end of one quarter, 15-11, make it 18-11 as Reed Schreiber steps in and cans the three. The 5'6" sophomore, his first shot so far here tonight, as the Mustangs in that first quarter were led by Royce Ekstrom with 5 points. It was a balanced attack for the Mustangs, 2 points for Jaden DeWalt and 2 for Drake Slifer, and Kason Biggin 2 as well. DeWalt misses his first shot here in the second quarter. Rams come back the other way. It was the efficiency, though, of the Rams in that first half. They shot the ball at the clip of 50%. Meanwhile, Valley Heights shot at 36%, including 4 for 9 from the floor. They did hit their lone three, though. Schreiber's going to line up another one. Misses that one hard off the rim. Mustangs pull down the defensive board. Free throw contest for Blue Valley 2 in that first quarter. They went 4 for 8 from the free throw line. Mustangs didn't get to the line once. Also, Mustangs, though, didn't get a lot of fouls committed on them. 3 fouls committed by Blue Valley in that first quarter, 8 for Valley Heights, for a team that has a short bench tonight without Max Shanks, Carson Spoons, and Dustin Denton in some foul trouble, too, as well as Jaden DeWalt, Royce Ekstrom, and Kason Bigham all have 2 fouls. Inside shot up is missed by Hayes Hall, but offensive rebound, I believe, by Dakota Cross inside will be pulled down. He's going to miss his first shot of the second, but will be fouled by freshman Everson Parker, getting playing action here late in the season. Cross at the line for 2 here, misses the first. Want to remind everyone, coming up twice each hour at every game night during the 10 and 11 o'clock hours, the Farm Bureau Insurance Scoreboard Show, brought to you by Patrick Booty of Marysville and Bryce Leonard of Washington, bringing you stats and scores from all the area games, including Marysville going on over on our sister station right now. It's kind of a short knock-it, as only Troy and Doniphan West and Centralia and Axel are tangling here on this final Tuesday of the regular season. Sub-state action getting ready for a bunch of teams coming up here this weekend. 7-point deficit here for the Mustangs. 6:13 left to play. Second quarter, coming up at halftime. We'll take a look at those boys' rankings for sub-states, as well as scores from elsewhere around the league, both in boys and girls action. Of course, if you missed it, in our first game of the evening, Valley Heights 78-32 for Blue Valley, as the Lady Mustangs ran away with that one. They moved to 15-5 on the season, while Blue Valley dropped to 7-14. Dakota Cross on his second offensive rebound opportunity will be fouled down low. That one will go against Kason Bigham. That's his third personal foul. That's now 11 fouls called on Valley Heights, only 4 for Blue Valley so far here in this first half, as we're waiting on Cross to get his shoe tied down low. We'll stay with the Rams underneath their own basket. Blue Valley had the upper hand over Valley Heights last year, winning 69-15 up at Valley Heights. Rams have got the upper hand the last 2 years, too, as well, as they have won back-to-back contests versus these Mustangs. Turnover, Blue Valley down low. The Cross had trouble handling that inbound pass. We'll give it back to the Mustangs that are looking for something to get going offensively here in this contest. They were 5 for 18 from the floor shooting in that first quarter, and just have not been able to get anything easy here early on. There's a little scoop shot by Royce Ekstrom. Let's see if that gets him going. His first points here of the second quarter. Leads all Mustangs now with 7, has the Mustangs down to within 5 with about 5 minutes left here in this second quarter. Right side, Trevor Clark will get this one set up, and now a foul down low on DeWalt That's going to be his third personal. So now DeWalt and Bigham, both Mustangs with with 3 fouls here in this quarter. Finding hard with Dakota Cross down low. Mustangs having to match up the best that they can. Near side into the corner. Landon Schreiber. 3 ball is bottoms for the senior. Perfect from the floor so far here tonight. 3 for 3 from the floor. 2 for 2 from the line. 9 points now for the senior in his last time playing in front of this home crowd. Valley Heights trouble with it. Slifer gets it off to Ekstrom. Ekstrom resets now to Gray. Gray downhill into the chest of Schreiber. A lot of contact. That was actually going to go against Hayes Hall. And Valley Heights will go to the line for their first free throws here in this contest. They come with 4:47 left to play in this second quarter. Logan Gray now at the line. 0 for 2 from the floor already here in this one. First free throw will be off the mark. No good. Mustangs on the season, about a 50% free throw shooting team. Need to make the most of their opportunities here, trailing by 8. Second one up coming now for Gray. Misses that one, too, as well as the Mustangs 0 for 2 from the line. This team that only averages 45 points a game, stifling here on the last game of the season. All the way up and under on the baseline for Braden Brockman. Did it a lot in the first half, kind of calmed it down here in the second, but he finally gets going with a bucket there. 10-point advantage now for the Blue Valley Rams. Inside, DeWalt tries to get it to Slifer. Slifer kind of gives up on that one. Turnover, Mustangs. Matt comes tall, straight on 3, off no good from Hayes Hall. Kind of claps his hand in disgust. Good transition shot there, but we'll give the Mustangs now an opportunity to run. Inside, Ekstrom falls, left high post, gets it off to DeWalt. Everson Parker attacks left side, all the way into the lane. A block will finally be called on Dakota Cross. Picks up his second personal foul. That will send freshman Everson Parker to the line for 2 free throws. A lot of contact here in this TVL matchup between Valley Heights and Blue Valley. Of course, not a loss for Bad Blood, just down the road a little ways. Parker calmly knocks down the first free throw. Makes the first one here for Valley Heights in this contest. Second one upcoming for the left-handed freshman. That one's down and good. Back-to-back free throws now for the Mustangs. Cuts it max down to 8. 23-15 our score. 3 minutes left to go here before halftime. Trying to get downhill. Reed Schreiber kicks it out. 3 ball from Braden Brockman. That's off the rim. No good. Gray pulls down the defensive board. Ekstrom sets it up near side. Now back to the corner. Gray. Gray baseline. 12-foot shot up. No good. Defensive rebound pulled down Rams. Valley Heights one and done yet again on their offensive possession. This team does not boast a lot of offensive rebounding, and at the other end, just giving it up down the middle of that defense. Hayes Hall finds that soft spot in the zone, puts it down for another 2 for Blue Valley as they extend this lead back up to 10. Around the horn it goes. DeWalt cross-court pass will be nearly stolen away, and now it's taken away by Brockman. Brockman will 2-on-2 it against the Gray and Ekstrom. Up foul will be called before the shot, I believe, will send Brockman to the line for 2 free throws. That foul will go on Logan Gray. Picks up now his second personal foul. It'll be a common foul as that's only the 4th for the Mustangs here in this quarter. Flat set now for Blue Valley. Top side, Schreiber takes it. Had himself a hot first quarter. Had 6 points, perfect still from the 4. 3 ball here in the second. Hayes Hall just backs down the smaller Everson Parker, puts that one up for 2 on the turnaround jump shot from the left block. 12-point advantage now. Blue Valley. Drill man-to-man for the Rams. Ekstrom fires up a 3 from straight on. Shot no good. Schreiber pulls down the board. Back come the Rams, leading this one from the beginning. Trying to pick up their 10th win on the season. Trying to go baseline will be Brockman. Brockman's going to be fouled. A lot of arms, a lot of flailing there, but we're going to get a personal foul called on Drake Slifer. So now 2 there for Slifer, as all 5 starters for the Mustangs have 2 or more fouls here on a short bench night for first-year head coach Drew Honus. First free throw is up and down for Braden Brockman. and 0 for 2 in that first quarter from the stripe. Makes up for it here with the first make. Second free throw, that's hard off the rim, no good. Ekstrom pulls down the board. Coming up at halftime, we will take a look at how this first half is wrapped up, as well as how Substate is setting up for both of these squads. Of course, Blue Valley already pegged in with their matchup. Valley Heights looking to pick up a win and change their seeding for the Wabaunsee Substate. Turnover, Blue Valley on the run now. J.D. Walt did a good job to get back defensively, and this will go back now to the Mustangs. And as Valley Heights still squandering here offensively, have been stuck on 15 points for a long time. Rams led 15 to 11 at the end of one quarter, leading 28 to 15 here inside. Braden Brockman's going to get a block, but a foul will be called. Sends Drake Schleifer now to the line for 2 free throws, where these Mustangs have struggled, though, from the stripe. Second foul coming up now on Brockman as the senior steps to the line for 2 free throws. Bullet line shot. First one will be a miss for one of 3 seniors on this squad. The other one, Casey Bigham. Of course, Case Carson Spoons transferring this year, out for the last couple games with an ankle injury. These seniors missed so much for the Mustangs here over the last couple of years. Schleifer misses the second free throw, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Blue Valley. So the Mustangs will keep possession underneath their own bucket. Schleifer top side, sends it up now for the purple and white, looking for Ekstrom left block. Brockman steals that one away, and it'll stay with Blue Valley. Just telegraphed that pass, trying to get it to Ekstrom left block to set up the offensive play. Brockman read that one perfectly, took it away now for the Rams. Man-to-man defense here for Valley Heights. Straight downhill for Landon Schreiber. Misses that one. Offensive rebound, though. Dakota Cross, and another foul inside as these Mustangs cannot keep the big man for Blue Valley off the board. Dakota Cross probably unofficially already now with 6 or 7 rebounds, at least 3 of those coming on the offensive side. That third personal foul will go on Drake Schleifer. Schleifer with 3, Bigham with 3, and DeWalt with 3. So we'll rotate Biggs here with 3 fouls. As Bigham comes in, Schleifer comes out. Cross knocks down the first free throw. Second one upcoming. Splits the pair there for the senior. Mustangs pull it down defensively, and we'll look to get something going here now on offense. Across the timeline will go Gray against this man-to-man defense in Blue Valley. Left side, DeWalt, little give and go with Gray. Gets a screen from Bigham, trying to get downhill. Kicks it out. Everson Parker, left corner. Trapped there between Cross and Bergman, and Parker will draw a foul on Braden Brockman. The third personal now on the junior on about the 15-foot jump shot. Just got him right on the arm. Freshman here, Everson Parker, aggressive so far this evening. First free throw will be a miss, unfortunately. Second one upcoming now for the lefty. Free throw, that one's down. Everson now 3 for 4 from the stripe as Reed Schreiber back in to the game. Mustangs trailing 29-16 here. 76 seconds left to go before halftime. Of course, coming up at half, we will take a peek at scores around the league, look at the sub-state standings, and recap this first half, which has been dominated by Blue Valley, both on the defense and offensive end here in the first 2 periods. Little floater on the other side is missed by Hayes Hall. Offensive rebound. Dakota Cross puts it up and down for his first official bucket now on 7 shots for the senior. Gives these Rams back a 31-16 lead. DeWalt slicing through the rim. Offensive rebound, Kason Bigham. And a foul will be called on the senior. So now that's all of a sudden the 4th on Kason. And I might have to agree on this one. Officiating down low has been very, very judgmental on how physical these boys can be here so far this first half. At the line will be Hayes Hall. The sophomore split a pair earlier in this contest. First one up, no good there for Hayes Hall. Blue Valley was 4 for 8 in that first half in the free throw line. Here, 6 for 8 so far in the second quarter. Hall now at the line for that 8th miss. Misses it, so we will go 2 for 8 there from the line as Hall misses a pair. 46 left to go. Mustangs trailing 31-16. They need something offensively to get rolling with them. Little handoff by D-Wall. We're going to go high post. Slifer looking to make a move. Kicks it out. Logan Gray head fake. Short corner shot. Up and down for Logan Gray on the nice little one bounce jump shot there from the right. The baseline, his first bucket so far here this evening, and Blue Valley will hold for the last shot of the half. Rams jumped out to a 15-11 lead and have not looked back as they hold for the last shot here, leading 31-18. Dakota Cross turns it over. Gray takes it for the Mustangs. Run out now for the purple and white. Extra misses the dunk. Would have gave the Mustangs a big 2 points to end the quarter, but Extra misses the dunk as halftime approaches, and the Mustangs trail 31-18. Blue Valley holds Valley Heights to 7 points in that second quarter. We're going to take a timeout, recap that first half. You're listening to our final featured game of the week right here on KNDY.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
If it's after the game or ringing in the weekend, let Jocks in Waterville be the spot to grab a cold one with your favorite crowd. Catch your favorite team on game days, including K-State, KU, and the Valley Heights Mustangs, still located on the south side of Main Street in Waterville. Open Monday through Saturday, 2 until 9. Stop in and find a place where you're always welcome. Cheers. We'll see you at Jocks, a proud supporter of Valley Heights activities. Go Mustangs.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687. Travelong by Landall in Waterville is looking for career-minded individuals, currently hiring trailer refurbishment staff, including welders, paint prep, painters, and assemblers on first shift. This stable family-owned company offers competitive wages, raises, and promotions, plus a 4% attendance bonus based off your gross weekly wage. Benefits include paid time off, paid holidays, incentive bonus, employer-paid life, short-term and long-term disability insurance, comprehensive health insurance, and more. Apply online at Landall.com or phone 785-562-5381. Landall Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
Valley Heights boys trailing here at halftime, 31-18. It's been all Blue Valley, especially in this second quarter, as the Rams led 15-11 at the end of 8 minutes, but opened this one up with a 16-7 run here in the second to lead 31-8 after the first 2 periods. It's been a balanced attack for both teams this evening, as Valley Heights leading scorer Royce Ekstrom has 7 points. He had 5 all in the first quarter. 2 points apiece for Hasten Bigham, Drake Slifer, Logan Gray, and Jaden D. Walt. Off the bench, Everson Parker, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, too, as well for the Mustangs that are playing shorthanded here without junior guard Max Shanks, senior guard Carson Spence, and senior post player Dustin Denton. Latter 2 out with injuries here late on the season. Mustangs have hit 1 3-pointer. They are 1 for 4 from that stripe. They are 6 for 18 from the floor, good enough for 33%. They shot the free throw 3 of 8 in that first half, 37%, and turned the ball over 7 times in the first 2 periods. This offense just cannot find any rhythm here late for Valley Heights. As for Blue Valley, a balanced scoring attack for them 2 as well as all starters. Starters have scored for the Rams. They are led by Landon Schreiber, who is 3 for 4 from the floor, 9 points, including 2 free throws, 5 points for sophomore Hayes Hall, 8 points for Braden Brockman, 2 as well, 3 points apiece for Reed Schreiber, Dakota Cross, and Trevor Clark. Blue Valley shot 16 free throws compared to Valley Heights' 8 in that first half. They only made about half of them. They were 6 for 16, good enough for 38%. Meanwhile, Blue Valley has went 3 for 5 from the three-point line, and they have gone 8 for 19 from the floor, good enough for 42%. Rams have also turned it over 5 times. We're going to take our first time out of halftime. When we come back, we'll take a look at boys sub-state brackets as well as scores from elsewhere around the league. As again, at halftime of the boys game, Valley Heights trails 31-18.
What is shining like that?
Oh, it's just my teeth.
Whoa, how'd you get them so white?
It's easy. I go to Gray Family Dental. They've been serving Northeast Kansas for over 19 years and have locations in Marysville, Blue Rapids, and Frankfort. With all that experience, they really know what they're doing.
Really? They sound amazing.
They sure are. Remember, if you want the whitest teeth in the business from a local employer who supports your schools and community, go to Gray Family Dental. Schedule your appointment by calling 562-5323 today.
Where do you turn when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? We at Christy Anders and Anders Fifely Funeral Homes are here to assist by providing support and personal services while helping create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved one. We're proud to offer affordable, personalized packages to fit any budget. You can find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us in Waterville at Christy Anders Funeral Home or in Riley at Anders Fifely Funeral Home.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today, whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new Hi-Sun side-by-side. Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at MustangMotorsKS.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
This is Thad Argenbright with Performance Ag in Waterville, your Pioneer dealer. Our vision at Performance Ag is to deliver to you the very best in seed genetics from Pioneer, along with the best in service, which includes on-site seed treatment, direct delivery, and tender use. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you get more than a bag of seed.
With gear for any outdoor enthusiast needs, making a stop at Tuttle Creek Outdoors in Randolph is a must. High-quality products and knowledgeable staff, TCO has you covered for all your hunting, fishing, camping, and marine service needs. Offering 40% off MSRP on all Vortex optics for all military, law enforcement, and first responders. Also offering daily military discounts store-wide. Make your next outdoor adventure memorable by visiting Tuttle Creek Outdoors along Highway 77 in Randolph, Kansas, and keep doing what you love while they handle the rest.
Max Barnski back with you. Excuse me, I had a frog in the throat there. Back with you here from Blue Valley. At halftime, Valley Heights boys trail 31-18. Looking at scores from around the league, first and girls action this evening. In our earlier contest, Valley Heights was victorious 78-32. Centralia girls defeated Axel 52-21, and a thriller as Troy girls topped Donovan West 51-48 on the final Tuesday night of the regular season. Over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1, Marysville girls defeated Wamego 62-45. That boys' action is going on right and now. Elsewhere in the North Central Kansas League scores for you. Concordia girls defeated Clay Center 42-38. Meanwhile, Chapman defeated Abilene 59-47. Looking at these sub-states for both of these teams, of course, the Valley Heights boys, they come into this contest setting as the 6th seed in the 2A Wabaunsee tournament. They will more than likely travel to either Lincoln or Jackson Heights coming up this weekend when 2A sub-state brackets are released after tonight's game. As for Blue Valley, they are locked in now to the number 5 seed here in the Blue Valley Randolph tournament. They will face off against Pike Valley Thursday evening, the 22nd this week, up at 7 p.m. They're at Pike Valley in first-round action. Winner of that game will go on to face top-seeded Axtell here, while on the bottom of the bracket, 2-seeded Hanover will host St. Xavier this Thursday, while 3-seeded, I can't see who that is, honestly, will take on Southern Cloud, the other team here in this sub-state. Let me pick it out here real quick. 3-seed Lynn will host Southern Cloud on Thursday. Elsewhere around the league, some other teams to make it in boys bracket. The Centralia Panthers are your 1 seed in the Doniphan West bracket over there. Troy is your 4, Doniphan West is your 5. So a seeding matchup this evening in that contest. Meanwhile, over in the Rock Hills sub-state, Frankfort, your 4 seed, will face off against Washington, your 5 seed, Thursday evening. It'll be a rematch of last Friday's game. Winner of that game will face number 1 seeded Osborne. Meanwhile, the 2-seeded Clifton Clyde Eagles get the bye. They await the winner of the Lakeside Rock Hills game. That Rock Hills sub-state, we won't have coverage of that one, but it's a loaded sub-state in boys action, as Osborne is your 4 team in Class 1A Division 1. Clifton Clyde is your number 6 team, while over on the girls' side of that same sub-state, Frankfort comes in your, I believe, number 5 team in Class 1A Division 1. Osborne is your number 10 seed, and Clifton Clyde is your number 8 seed. That's going to be a busy week out there at Rock Hills. But our broadcast schedule looks as the following. We'll be down here next Thursday for girls action, for boys action, as girls action gets started Friday evening. We'll have quarterfinal coverage of all the games next weekend from here in Blue Valley. First points of the second half go to the Dakota Cross. The senior playing his last game here at home gets his first bucket since late there in the second quarter. He was 1 for 7 from the floor to the tune of 3 points, was the big man down low, but getting offensive rebounds is what caused the Valley Heights trouble in that first half. Greg Slide for a nice little 12-foot kind of half jump hook shot there over Cross. Is the Mustangs their first bucket here. The second, Valley Heights does not get back defensively, and getting the start here in the second half. Trey Stump will go to the line as Logan Gray commits the personal foul on the layup. Gray picks up now his 3rd personal foul. Stump, the junior, was starting earlier in the season. A little change in starting lineups so far here tonight, as Stump gets the nod at the second half. Misses the first free throw. Neither team shot that exceptionally well from the free throw stripe in the first half. Blue Valley shot 38%, Valley Heights 37%, but Blue Valley shot 16 attempts compared to Valley Heights' 8 in that first half. Stump does not start the second half off very good for the Rams as he goes 0 for 2. Going to keep this a 13-point deficit for the Mustangs as Royce Ekstrom gets inside, kind of throws it up from that left hip, gets his own offensive rebound, though, gets it off to Slifer. Slifer will be blocked, but then a foul will be called on Dakota Cross, sending Drake Slifer back to the line here for 2 free throws, where he was 0 for in that first half. Foul trouble was a problem, too, for Valley Heights in that first half. Kason Bigham already with 4 personal fouls. Jaden DeWalt, Slifer, and Logan Gray with 3 personal fouls, too, as well, as Slifer misses his first here to start this second half. Slifer now, second free throw, up and down. Splits the pair for the Mustangs. 5 points now for the senior. One of 3 seniors this year for first-year head coach Drew Honus. Of course, senior guard Carson Spence out with an injury here lately. Bigham and Slifer, your 2 starters there for Valley Heights. Blue Valley has trouble with it, gets it off the Stump left corner, and now the Rams will reset. Valley Heights came out there in a little bit of a pressure, trying to turn up this Blue Valley Rams team that can be turnover prone, and this Valley Heights team, too, as well this year. They can get at it and play defensively if they want to. They've had close games with teams like Axtell, Centralia, and Hanover, just to name a few here so far this year in that 7-game losing streak. Yes, the Mustangs had a 10-point and an 8-point loss, or a 10-point loss to Hanover, an 8-point loss to Troy, a 6-point loss to Hanover there. 4 points to Minneapolis. And lately a few lopsided losses, but this team that is oh so close to possibly a 10-win season just have not been able to make the winning plays late in the year, and a big part of those winning plays are free throws as Logan Gray at the line for 2 shots on the Dakota Cross foul, misses his first 2. Mustangs now 0 for 3 to start this second half. That one finally goes down for Gray. He is 1 for 4 from the line, in this contest. It's still a 22-point deficit, though, for the Mustangs. 1-2-2 pressure. It's DeWalt, Gray, Ekstrom, Slifer, and Parker out there for the Mustangs, and that defense does force a turnover. First one for Blue Valley here in this half. They only had only 5 in the first quarter. The ninth-year head coach, Blake Franz, got his team on the verge of their 10th win on the season, and he will wanted to take a timeout. I heard it. Ref does not give it to him. Mustangs will send it up now here offensively. Pure man-to-man by Blue Valley. DeWalt is blitzed by Schreiber. Right corner, we're going to trap there. Good swing in action. Hand check foul up top on Trey Stump. And now foul starting to even out here in this second half, as head coach Blake Franz will take that timeout. We'll take it with them. Rams leading 33-22.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
11-point advantage here for the Blue Valley Rams as we play third quarter action. 5:34 left to play. Max Blasky along with you here on our final featured game of the year. Regular season contest here between Valley Heights and Blue Valley. Royce Ekstrom misses the short bunny inside. Slifer can't pull down the defensive board. Back come now the Rams, and that has been a story of this contest, is Blue Valley's ability to get offensive rebounds and Valley Heights' ability on the season's lack of getting offensive rebounds for a team that doesn't boast a starter that goes under 5'11" Jaden DeWalt, but you can call him 6 foot. This Valley Heights team doesn't get to the offensive board near as much as you would expect. Short shot by Reed Schreiber will lead to a run out. Logan Gray, he's going to push the pace, miss the running layup though, as back come the Rams now. Landon Schreiber left side work his way into the lane. No foul on the shot. It'll stay with the Rams. That personal foul will go on Royce Ekstrom, so now the third on the junior. This Mustangs team, young too on the season, mentioned it, only 3 seniors. It is a June 11 class with Ekstrom, Gray, DeWalt, and Shank off the bench as Landon Schreiber cans himself a 3-ball. 12 points now for the senior on senior night for Blue Valley, but to finish that thought, first-year head coach Drew Hone has taken over this year. Takes a little bit for a new coach to get his squad to play. They want to, and this junior class for the Mustangs has an opportunity to make some noise next year after hanging with a bunch of teams this year. A foul will be called on Everson Parker, the freshman, getting a lot of playing minutes here late in the season due to some injury troubles. On the bottom of the pile going for it, but there's been good energy by the freshman so far here tonight. Saw him a few minutes a couple weeks ago versus Axel, but with Shanks out this evening, Parker having to step up big. Here's a long place to Stump up and no good. Misses the bunny. Ball's going to be fought around for, but stays with Blue Valley as the Rams have broken this Valley Heights press the last couple times, just not able to capitalize. Left side, Landon Schreiber fires up the three. That one's off, no good. Ekstrom pulls down the board, and we'll set it up now here for the Mustangs. This Blue Valley team, too, as well, a young squad in their own right, as DeWalt fires up a three and cans that one for Valley Heights. But they boast a pair of starting sophomores in Reed Schreiber and Hayes Hall, along with junior Brain Brockman, Trevor Clark, a junior, Trey Stump, Landon Stump, both juniors coming off the bench. So both of these teams, or both of these schools, have a lot riding on the junior class coming in next year, looking to take over some responsibility. First action now. Nope, thought we had a ram out there for the first time, but we won't. For Blue Valley here, the final 3:41 left here in the third quarter will be Brockman, Schreiber, Corral, and Hall as Ekstrom gets the steal, leads to a run out. Second Blue Valley turnover here of this current quarter. Left corner, Gray will attack. It's going to be off of Blue Valley, I think is the call, and it will be off the Rams. Kason Bigham will check in. Drake Slifer will check out now as Geronas continues to juggle his starting five here with the foul trouble that has plagued him so far here tonight. Mustangs trail by 11. They've kept it right here at this position all evening. Off the glass there, Everson Parker, his first shot from the floor goes down. Saw him hit a couple of those in the JV game from the free throw line. Just bangs that one off the glass, drops it in. Now Mustangs force a turnover. Gray inside. Up shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Ekstrom. Second opportunity. Third now for Gray. Should have been a foul. We're not going to call it, and it'll go back to Blue Valley. So Valley Heights had three opportunities from short range. Could not get any of them to fall after forcing the turnover. Mustangs will stay in this 1-2-2 pressure, use the length and athleticism to their advantage here, try and force some turnovers. Brockman gets it near side across the timeline. Reed Schreiber, left wing, three ball. That one's halfway down, out, no good. Dakota Cross, offensive rebound, gives it off to Brockman. Brockman misses one. Brockman, second opportunity, and it'll stay now with Blue Valley. So neither one of these squads wanting to make a shot from down low here late in this contest. Schreiber left side will set it up for the Rams. Brockman will attack baseline. Little inside pass to Kraus and up and down for Dakota Cross. Second bucket so far here tonight, but a beautiful pass by Brockman as he just left it off for the big man down low. Gray, three ball other end. That one's hard off the rim. No good. Back come the Rams. Once again, no offensive rebounding for the Valley Heights Mustangs to be found. Brockman top side, thought about a three, now steps back, kicks it out. Landon Schreiber, left corner, will set it up as we hit the final 2 minutes of this third quarter. Mustangs fall back into a 2-3 zone, trying to go high-low as Hayes Hall attacks. Skip pass now as Blue Valley doing a good job feeding it inside. High-low, Cross all alone. Back-to-back buckets for senior Dakota Cross. Beautiful high-low action there from Hayes Hall down to Cross on that low block. Puts it in for 2 points the way of the Rams. Valley Heights trailing now by 13. 1:37 left to play here in this third quarter. Blue Valley looking for their 10th win on the season. And down low, Dakota Cross tries to draw the personal foul. Sets up for the charge, but a block will be called as Jane Dewald, a little out of control, will go to the line now for 2 free throws. That will be the fourth now on the senior as Dewald at the line. First free throw, misses that one. Trey Stump and Trevor Clark back into the contest for Hall and Cross. They both go to the bench for the well-deserved round of applause. Of course, we want to thank you all for tuning in this evening, too, as well. If you haven't been listening from back up north, we appreciate it. New crowd down here at Blue Valley, we always appreciate it, too, as well. Head coach Drew Honus wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. His team trailing 40-28.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
Trying to get some extra help here on the radio. We might get someone to talk here by the end of it, but we'll see. Mustangs getting some compliments, too, out of the end of the deal, so we'll take that, too, as well. Good time here down at Blue Valley. Valley Heights boys, though, trail 40-28. Got a good crowd of Valley Heights Mustangs down here this evening for the final regular season game of the year. 3-ball is missed by Trey Sump, but Brayton Brockman will corral that offensive rebound, put it down for 2 double digits now for the junior. Inside, Casey Bigham off the glass, misses that one too, as well as Mustangs just can't get anything to fall here this evening. Inside, Brockman will be fouled before the shot will be thrown up. Jane DeWalt now picks up his 4th personal. He is now the 2nd Mustang with 4 personal fouls to go along with Casey Bigham. Logan Gray, Drake Pfeiffer, and Royce Ekstrom all with 3 as well. It's been all Blue Valley Rams here in this one. They led 15-11 at the end of one quarter, outscored the Mustangs 16-7 in that second quarter, and continue it on here in the third. Reed Schreiber hits his second triple of the game, now 2 for 3 from behind the arc as the sharpshooting sophomore looks to get going here late in the season. And this is a Blue Valley team that, as you take a look at this boys sub-state bracket down here, Axel has been sustainable to some letdowns early in games. Hanover is not the same Hanover team that we have seen the last couple years either. So this Blue Valley Rams team could have an opportunity to make some noise down here in the sub-state. Of course, they will match up in first-round action up at Pike Valley. Pike Valley a 9-7 record, but they don't face near the opponents that this TVL does. Inside, Trevor Clark, an easy bucket there on the pass from Braden Brockman, and the Rams continue to pour it on here in the third quarter with 7 seconds left. Parker will send it up for the Mustangs. 3-ball, Royce Ekstrom straight on. He misses that one. No offensive rebound, and that sends us to the end of 3 periods. The Mustangs trail Blue Valley 47-29.
As you gear up for another planting season, is your equipment as efficient as it can be? Have Cottage Hill Ag Supply of Waterville improve your planter's seed spacing and singulation with depth control abilities this spring. Call Darren at 785-363-6101 to find out how precision planting can make the most of your acreage or schedule planter maintenance or improvements. Success at harvest starts with timely planting in the spring, so contact Cottage Hill Ag Supply at 363-6101 and have your planter ready before it needs to be in the field.
Looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team? Make the Route 77 Corner Store your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats. Save on fuel with the Dino Pay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhaust, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
At the end of 3 quarters, 47-28 is our score. It has been all Blue Valley so far here in this one. Leading scorer for the Rams, Landon Schreiber, with 12 points. 10 points for Braden Brockman. As for Valley Heights, then Royce Ekstrom, as it normally has been this season, makes that 9 as he starts off this fourth quarter with a bucket. Had 7 through the first 2 periods. Inside, Reed Schreiber will look to get this opportunity set up for the Rams. Little floater inside, though, by Braden Brockman is down and good. 12 points now for the junior. Scoring not official either here this evening. Going to miss 2 points from Valley Heights in that third and 2 points from Blue Valley, too, as well. Inside, Everson Parker with the nice turnaround shot. His second bucket so far here tonight as he's an efficient 2 for 2 as a freshman getting some playing time here late in the season. Pocket's going to be picked. Logan Gray gets his hand on it out top, and a foul will be called on Trey Sump, trying to prevent that run out. First turnover for Blue Valley here in the fourth quarter. The Mustangs a few shots away here from still being right in this contest. It's 49-32. We've seen the Mustangs go on a little bit of a run there late in the third quarter. But if they can string together a couple shots and some stops, Mustangs might have an opportunity, but not with turnovers like that, as Jaden Dewalt out top moves those happy feet, can't keep them from shuffling around. It will be a turnover. Valley Heights now their 9th unofficially here on the evening. Brockman gets past Schleifer, up and down for Braden Brockman. 4 straight points now for the junior for Blue Valley as he pushes this lead right back up to 51-32 for the Mustangs. It's been a tough bottom half of the season for Valley Heights. They were 3-5 entering the TVL tournament, but coming out of there, went 2-4 at that tournament and then lost 6 straight before picking up a win the other night versus Onega. But this looks like they will end their season with a loss. Unfortunately, Royce Ekstrom, though, is going to try and keep it going here for the Mustangs. Draw the foul on Landon Schreiber, his second personal foul, and then Ekstrom to the line for 2 free throws. Calmly knocks down the first foul shot. Mustangs in that third quarter only 1 for 6 from the free throw line on this game so far. They're a whopping 4 for 14, good enough for 28%. Ekstrom makes the second of the free throws. Valley Heights forces a defensive stop now on the defensive end of the floor. Back the other way. Now comes Gray across the timeline. Gray gets into the lane, kicks it out left side. Dewalt fires up a 3. That's hard off the rim. No good. Schreiber pulls down the defensive board. Foul will be called now on Royce Ekstrom. Top side, about half court line. That will be the 4th personal on Ekstrom, as Krause will step back into the contest. 51-34 our score. Blue Valley got the better of Valley Heights last year, 69-50, and it doesn't look any different so far here this evening as the Mustangs have just came out flat. They scored 11 points in the first quarter, were held to 7 in the second, and only 10 there in the third, as a nice shot there by Hayes Hall gives the Rams 2 more points here late in this fourth, or midway through this fourth quarter. Everson Parker attacks left side now for Valley Heights. Inside the lane goes Logan Gray. Little runner up off the glass. No good. Schleifer comes crashing in for the board, and that will be it for, nope, that's only 4 for Drake Schleifer. Be the 4th Mustang now with those 4 personal fouls. So with this loss, Mustangs will hold on to the number 6 seed in the Waubucky Substate, meaning they will more than likely have to make the trip out west to face off against Lincoln, coming up probably later on in this week. But keep it tuned, of course, to KNDY for all updates as Substate brackets continue to be released throughout this week. Of course, 1A's already got their schedule put out. We'll be down here in the Blue Valley starting next Thursday and Friday for sub-state action as this Blue Valley Randolph sub-state gets underway with the likes of Hanover, Axtell, these Rams, of course. Lynn Bulldogs playing in it, too, as well. Ekstrom will fire up a 3 straight on. That's no good. Jason Bigham pulls down the offensive board, and for the first time in a long time, Valley Heights now have a second shot at some points here on a possession. Bigham nearly throws it away, but it's going to be tapped out of bounds by Hayes Hall. Keeps it with the Mustangs. Mentioning a time or two before coming out of break, we do appreciate you all tuning in this season. If you happen to be a first-time listener, we thank you for finding us. If you've been with us throughout all season and want to continue with us, don't worry. Like we said, we'll have sub-state action coming up for you next week, and then, of course, state action, too, as well, as many area teams have the opportunity to make their trips, make their mark on history this year. Ekstrom will force his way inside, pick up a personal foul on Hayes Hall. That's now the third on the inbound. Ekstrom gets it back. Pretty little pass there from Jaden DeWalt as Ekstrom now hits double digits with 11 points to lead the Mustangs. Brockman at the other end, though, puts it down and good for Braden Brockman. 6 points here in this fourth quarter alone to lead all scores with 16 on the contest is the junior from Blue Valley. Inside, back-to-back pretty passes by Jaden DeWalt as Logan Gray found the soft spot in that defense on the little screen and roll. Gives the Mustangs back-to-back buckets for the first time in a long time. Inside, Blue Valley has trouble with it, turns it over, leads to a Carson Bigham run out. He'll smartly hold back, kick it out. Everson Parker, 3 ball. That one's hard off the rim, no good. Brockman pulls down the board. He'll now push the pace for the Rams, but settle it down. Head coach Blake Franz gets his boys under rhythm, and a foul on Royce Ekstrom will be his 5th. So he fouls out now with 3:19 left to play here in this contest. Looked like a clean foul up top, but he's going to foul out for the final 3:19 here in this contest. Finishes now with 11 points to lead the Mustangs as the junior goes to the bench for the final time in this regular season. Leading scorer for the Mustangs on the season will take a seat on the bench. As Ekstrom led the way with 5 points in the first quarter, had 2 in the second, scoreless in the third, 4 here in the fourth as he finally started to get going, but it'll be all for naught. He fouls out to end this contest. Hayes Hall at the line for free throws here. Misses the first one, actually misses them both there, this Hall, so he goes 0 for 2 from the stripe. Mustangs, though, turn it over on the offensive end. Reed Schreiber will set it up here for the Rams. Kick it out. Brockman will drive inside, gives it off. A blocking foul will be called now on Drake Schleifer, and that does it for the big man for Valley Heights. So Ekstrom fouls out at the 3:19 mark. Schleifer fouls out at the 3:04 mark. And now head coach Drew Honus will have to go deeper into his bench. Freshman Charlie Waters getting some opportunity here in the fourth quarter. The 5'10 freshman being called upon now for the first time here in this contest. Mustangs trail 55-38, going right into the Dakota Cross over Logan Gray. Good defensive possession there by Gray as Cross misses the bunny shot. Right side, DeWalt will get this offense rolling for the Mustangs. He loses it inside. Out of bounds on the baseline. Valley Heights turnover, their third now in this quarter as the Mustang offense that has looked dormant all season continues to look dormant to the tune of 38 points so far here through this 3.5 quarters. Straight man-to-man now for the Mustangs as Brockman looks to attack left side. Kicks it up high side. Landon Schreiber thought him out of 3 where he's 2 for 3 so far this evening. Thinks better of it. Sets it up. Goes against Bigham. Landon inside. Shot up no good. Bigham pulls down the defensive board. And now a foul 94 feet away from the basket on Blue Valley. That one will give it to 23. Landon Schreiber finally picks up his third personal foul. Foul troubles were a story so far here in this contest Let me do my math here real quick. 13 team fouls for Blue Valley in this game total. Meanwhile, Valley Heights to the tune of 5, 10, about 23 personal fouls for the Mustangs. Have been uber aggressive. Turnover and a missed shot by Blue Valley will keep it in their possession on their half of the court. Brockman well triggered into cross. Now a little give and go at the left elbow. Brockman looking to get downhill against Gray and Bigham. Good defense by the Mustang. Kicks it over near side. Landon Schreiber backing down the freshman Everson Parker. Brain Brockman left wide open for three. Air balls that one. Chase for here in the near corner. Going for it. As sliding into the corner will be Hayes Hall. Everyone good down there. We'll go back now to the Mustangs on the missed three by Brockman. Subs now coming for Blake France and his Rams. Checking in now will be number 1, Jaron Brenner. Also number 11, Trey Sub. Trevor Clark back into the contest, along with Reed Schreiber out there for the Rams as the two seniors, Landon Schreiber and Dakota Cross, in their evenings here with possibly a win. Logan Gray with the elbow shot. Good enough for 2 points here. 4 points now for the junior in this quarter. Landon Schreiber will end this evening with 12 points for the senior. Dakota Cross, 7 points for the senior for Blue Valley. Everson Parker all the way down the floor. He's going to miss the layup. A lot of contact. Valley Heights fans wanting a foul. Thought I was on their same page with them there. Reed Schreiber dives inside. Now I believe you don't see that very often, but Trey Stump caught it in the corner, never established himself inbounds. Will be a turnover for Rams. Hayes Hall will be done for the evening, too, as well. 6 points there for the sophomore this evening. As the Rams controlled this one from the very get-go. Valley Heights will drop now to 6 and 15 on the year, 3-8 in league play. Mason Bigham not done, though. Nice little muscle move there by the senior inside as he muscles it up for his first points since the very first portion of the first quarter. Charlie Waters pulls down the defensive board. Parker now running point for this Mustangs team. So Blue Valley picks up their 10th win on the year. They are now 10-9. They are now 6-5 in league play, too, as well. Parker misses the shot. Gray on the offensive rebound. Third opportunity, Parker up, no good. Finally pulled down the board there. Did Jaron Brenner. Valley Heights opportunities just could not capitalize so far here tonight, and that was the story of the evening. Final seconds ticking off here. 55-42 will be your final score as Blue Valley picks up their 10th win on the season. Valley Heights falls to 6-5. We're going to take a timeout, come back, recap this contest between the Rams and Valley Heights as the Mustangs fall 55-42 in boys action.
Jean's Hair Horizon, your full-service salon and supplier of the latest Scentsy fragrances.
I offer family haircuts and pedicures and manicures. I do colors, highlights, waxing, perms. I do it all. I carry a lot of Redken and Matrix. Jean's Hair Horizon, 103 West 5th Street in Blue Rapids. It's right on the highway across from Mustang Motors. My phone number is 363-7979. My favorite part of the job is having my customers come in. I love my job.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple, to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. They'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sapp Brothers thanks all their current customers. If you're not a customer, call the winning team at Sapp Brothers locations in Hanover or Blue Rapids today for all your propane and fuel needs.
I thought I would need a math degree to start a real savings program, but my financial advisor showed me how the numbers add up. We put together a program with CDs, automatic savings, and more.
Talk to us about jump-starting your savings. We have every different savings plan for every individual. We're sure to have one that'll help you meet your goals fast. Substantial penalty for early withdrawal. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
If it's after the game or ringing in the weekend, let Jocks in Waterville be the spot to grab a cold one with your favorite crowd. Catch your favorite team on game days, including K-State, KU, and the Valley Heights Mustangs, still located on the south side of Main Street in Waterville. Open Monday through Saturday, 2 until 9. Stop in and find a place where you're always welcome. Cheers. We'll see you at Jocks, a proud supporter of Valley Heights activities. Go Mustangs.
Travelong by Landall in Waterville is looking for career-minded individuals, currently hiring trailer refurbishment staff, including welders, paint prep, painters, and assemblers on first shift. This stable family-owned company offers competitive wages, raises, and promotions, plus a 4% attendance bonus based off your gross weekly wage. Benefits include paid time off, paid holidays, incentive bonus, employer-paid life, short-term and long-term disability insurance, comprehensive health insurance, and more. Apply online at Landall.com or phone 785-562-5381. Landall Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
Valley Heights Mustangs fall in boys action 55-42, now dropped to 6-15 on the season, 3-8 in league play. Meanwhile, Blue Valley picks up their 10th win of the season. They are now 10-9, 6-5 in league play. Looking at scoring from that contest, first for Blue Valley, they were led in scoring by Braden Brockman. He had 16, very spread out throughout the game. 5 points in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third, and 6 there in the fourth as he went 3 for 4 from the floor to end the game. 12 points for Landon Schreiber on senior night, 7 points for Dakota Cross on senior night, 2 as well. 6 points apiece for Reed Schreiber and Hayes Hill, and 5 points off the bench for Trevor Clark. Blue Valley shot 0 for 4 from the free throw line in the second half. They were 6 of 16 in that first, making them 6 of 20 for the game. Good enough for 30%, but it was the lackluster Valley Heights offense that really led to the win for this Blue Valley Rams team, as Blue Valley led 15-11 at the end of one quarter. They were up 31-18 at halftime and led 47-28 at the end of the third. They had Valley Heights to 11, 7, 10, and 10 scoring in the quarters. Looking at the scoring for those Mustangs, it was a short bench night for head coach Drew Honus, as he had 3 players out with injury, and they dealt with foul trouble all evening too as well. Roy Sackstrom led the way for the Mustangs with 11 points. He fouled out in the final 3 minutes. 7 points for Logan Gray, 5 points apiece for Jane DeWall and Drake Slifer. Slifer fouled out in the final 3 minutes too as well. 4 points for Kason Bigham, and off the bench a big 7 points for freshman Everson Parker, who had some good minutes for the Mustangs so far here this evening. Valley Heights on the evening went 3 for 8 from the free throw line in the second half. They were 6 for 16, good enough for 37%. They turned the ball over, though, 12 times in this contest. Mustangs also only hit 2 threes compared to Blue Valley's, we do the math here real quick, 5 real quick. Wasn't a big difference, but always that extra point goes a long way if you are the winning team. Again, Blue Valley wins this evening's boys contest 55-42. They move on to 10-9 on the season. Valley Heights drops to 6-15. Meanwhile, in our first contest of the night, Valley Heights girls ran away with it 78-32. They were led by Ava Smith with 22 points. Looking at sub-state standings for both of these teams, first for Blue Valley, of course, 1A schedules are already out and about, squared away. Boys will head up to Pike Valley Thursday evening in first-round action. Winner of that game will take on top-seeded Axel right here Thursday night. Meanwhile, the Blue Valley girls will travel up to Lynn Friday evening, the 23rd, take on the Bulldogs there. Winner of that contest will take on the one-seeded Hanover Wildcats. We will, of course, have coverage of this Blue Valley Randolph Sub-State starting next Thursday evening. We'll have coverage Thursday and Friday night of quarterfinal action, and then, of course, semifinal action, and then, of course, finals action coming up for you Saturday as we will crown 2 teams going to state this year. Meanwhile, for the Blue Valley Heights Mustangs, the girls pretty much clinched the 1 seed in the Wabaunsee tournament, so they will host winless Republic County. Believe that will be next Tuesday or Monday, but keep it tuned to KNDY, of course, for updates on that one. Meanwhile, the boys, they will claim the 6th seed in the Wabaunsee Sub-State. That means they will travel out to Lincoln, possibly coming out first of next week, too, as well, in first-round action there. Again, this evening, Max Blasky along with you for the ride. Want to give a big shout-out to our sponsors that made this broadcast possible: Blue River Veterinary Clinic, Gray Family Dental, Cottage Hill Ag Supply, the Christy Anders Funeral Home, Danes Automotive, Mustang Motors, Jeans Hair Horizon, Performance Ag, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, the Route 77 Corner Stores, Titan Manufacturing, Citizen State Bank branches, Waterville Housing Authority, Jock's Bar in Waterville, Parker Seed, Landall Company, and Tuttle Creek Outdoors of Randolph for being sponsors so far here tonight. Again, if you were just catching us for the first time this evening, we appreciate you tuning in. If you've been with us all year, we thank you as well for keeping us tuned in every Tuesday and Friday night. For the regular season, that will wrap it up here for KNDY. We will be back, though, next Thursday and Friday here from Blue Valley as postseason basketball action gets underway in northeast Kansas. Again, for KNDY Radio, this has been Max Blasky. I thank you all for tuning in this evening and all throughout the year. I look forward to catching you next week at Sub-State. Everyone drive home safe. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you as one more week of high school basketball continues next week from Blue Valley.
KNDY.